We want to honor God because He sees everything.
You were born with a plan and a purpose. He's the God of all things possible. He's the God of all miracles.
Welcome to Grace with Nina and Michelle. I'm Michelle Humphreys.
And I am Nina Keegan. Welcome to the broadcast today. We are live here in Nashville, Tennessee at NRB, which is the largest gathering of Christian communicators in the world. And there are so many great guests here today, but do the honors, Michelle.
We have a special guest. We have known this guy forever and a day.
20 years probably.
Amazing man of God. He has, some of those people that get all the talents. John Reese is one of them. He has his hands in so many things. We're going to talk about something very special that he's a part of today. Will you please welcome John Reese?
Well, hey, how are you?
And
Hey,
it's
how are
Dr.
you?
John Reese.
Well, sometimes
Sorry.
if you're in trouble.
Yeah. Well, we have known you and your wife, Beverly, for a long time. They are the real deal. They just love the Lord, and the Lord they just walk and believe Him, and the ideas that the Holy Spirit gives you ideas. And so tell us what you're doing, because it's really amazing.
So I've done a lot of things, but for right now, we have created a secure communication platform that's the first fully integrated platform that uses quantum resistant encryption for all forms of communication, whether it be video conferencing like on Zoom or Teams, a voice or video call like you could do on your phone or FaceTime, a chat like you could do in your cell phone or WhatsApp or any of those types of things, but it's in a totally secure, encrypted environment where nobody can hack it.
Man.
And in today's world, where you're seeing everything being hacked, and even we've seen that happen in our government. Things are hacked into. You would think those would be so secure. And so this is so needed. Our own ministry things have been hacked into, where people...
And shut down.
Well, they act like it's us, and then they're asking for money and all these different things, and it's like how to even keep up with it and get those things shut down. So this is an amazing thing, and we know not only for ministries, but for everyone. If you have businesses and all kinds of things that people could hack into. So tell us, how do they find you, and what exactly do they? Is it a download? Is it an app? What happens?
Okay, so first off, you can find us at QuantaSure, that's Q-U-A-N-T-A, sure.com. And we've got a wealth of information on that platform about all the risk and everything else that people on an everyday level encounter. It is an app. It is a subscription-only platform because that's how we keep it secure. We do not sell, store, share, or monetize any data on any users or their communications. Matter of fact, we don't even store cookies on our users.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. So nobody can hack into our servers, which are only used as basically a switching station to complete your call and to offer you service and to maintain your subscription. Everything goes through our servers from your device to the end user's device, whether it be their laptop or their desktop, their phone or their tablet, on an Apple phone, on an Android phone, on a tablet, on a Mac or a Windows or even a Linux computer. So we're platform independent and device independent. And so they basically sign up for a subscription, which is very affordable. It's as low as $5 per user per month for 1 to 5 users, all the way down to $2 per user for a enterprise level subscription.
That's amazing.
Wow. So we live in, as you know, a surveillance state.
Right.
I mean, we are being monitored. Google has thousands of data points on everyone, whether you want to or not. So is that what started this whole program going?
Well, we started a different platform which Secure Communication was a part of back in 2019. But the real spur came when Parler got shut down. If you remember that,
yes.
Parler.
Yes.
Not only
that
did
was Dan Bongino, right? Was it him?
I'm not sure who owned that, but yeah, it took several different changed hands a couple times since then.
Yeah.
Our friend Mark Meckler actually ran it for quite a while. But anyway, the point of the story was that not only kicked them off of all the app stores, Amazon Web Services, or AWS, the cloud that everybody trusts, actually held their data hostage. They would not give it back to them. So we knew there was a need. We knew people were going to get deplatformed. They knew they were going to get their data stolen. They knew they were going to get demonetized. So we started this secure communication platform. The original name was Titanium Secure. We changed that name when we fully deployed our quantum resistant encryption back in November. Now it's Quanta, and our website's Quanta Sure. But yes, everything you do is being tracked. Everything you do is being monitored. Back in 2014, I believe it was, might have been 2012, Mark Zuckerberg bought WhatsApp. Meta bought WhatsApp for $19 billion with a B. WhatsApp had zero revenues. But what they did have, to your point, Michelle, was they had thousands of data points on almost everybody on the planet. And they make no mistake, and they make no bones about their real business model is not communication, it's data collection. And they have thousands of data points on everybody on the planet.
So when somebody gets this app, like for us, say, we have so much content, we have 12 years of program, it's just kind of everywhere. Like, how would somebody go about, can you go back? Is it retroactive? Can you go download and put past data? Like, do you do files? How do they get on there, and or is it just moving forward, or how does that work? So
this is a communications platform.
Okay.
So it's not a social media platform. It's not a email platform. It's not a search engine. Okay. Mm-hmm. So all that storage would happen on your end.
Yeah.
But when you want to communicate with people, you can hop on Quanta, and you can do your video conference like a Zoom. So you could have up to 50 people on a conference call. You can share screens. You can chat with people inside that group or anybody else who you have in your Quanta subscription base or database, whoever has a subscription to Quanta that you know. They can share documents, photos, and videos in a completely secure environment in that video call, or if you're on your phone, or if you're on a chat, or whatever the case may be. So we can securely transfer any document you want or any video you want, but the storage is on you. Yeah. Because that's how we keep it secure. Yes. Somebody to hack into us does nobody any good.
Right.
They have to have your device or your server to get your data.
Right. So
exactly.
If you need something to stay private,
right,
you're the guy.
Right.
This is the place.
Yes, and you can download any of those things you just talked about on your own devices or on your own servers, and you can grant access to whoever you want to. That I'm not sure exactly how you're talking about using that, but the best case scenario is that your sort of communication tool.
Well, now, John, you are in this space. Tell me what scares you about what is happening in other places.
Okay, I'll just give you one.
Okay.
If you read the terms of service and the privacy policies of other applications. One of the most popular video conferencing platforms out there that is a free service. You can also buy it, but it's free for people. Their terms of service and their privacy statement says, we collect certain sensitive information. And they list a whole list of things. One of them says, we collect the content and the context of your conference or your communication, including your voice prints and your facial geometry.
Wow.
Not only and they say you can opt out, but they say your opt out is not guaranteed. We'll inform you within 45 days, and you can appeal your decision. But basically, it's not guaranteed that you can opt out of our collection of that data.
And then think about with AI now being able to take that image, take your voice, and basically have it, like you said, whatever they decide, and you didn't really say it, or you didn't really do it. I mean, think about what damage can be done.
Right.
Especially now when you think about what the Bible says about the persecution of Christians. And, if just to know that we could have a secure place to talk about things,
Right.
where somebody isn't going to misconstrue what you said and make it look like you've said it. And because now, don't you scroll now and you go, that's AI, that's fake. That's, you can already start to see how much it's being used.
Right.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, and also as far as that's concerned, if you have something that's really sensitive, if you're sending a written communication like a chat or a document, you can set what we call an ephemeral timer, a disappearing message. And you can set that timer to be disabled so it stays on your device forever, or you can set it to as little as 1 second. So if you've got something really private you want to share, that person sees it and then it goes away and nobody ever sees it again.
So it's like the old White House red phone. Like you're totally secure.
Yeah.
I love that.
So there's no like 3 million emails.
Exactly.
And it's not. And again, it's not like some of the other platforms that claim that the message disappeared that are stored on the server. We don't store it anywhere.
Yeah.
Now, John, we knew you and Beverly before this. You
Right.
were a dentist,
Yep.
man of God, working the mission field, doing all kinds of things for the Lord.
A heart of
And
gold.
a heart of gold.
Both of them.
And a good karaoke singer. Tell me, how in the world, what happened that you got in this space? Like, what did the Lord say to you that made you know this was where you needed to go?
So when I sold my dental practice and got completely out of that, out of the management of that practice, I got a call from somebody and asked me to work on a project that Dr. Ben Carson was involved with called Association Health Plans. And we created a whole model for that, and then unfortunately an activist judge shut it down, so it went nowhere. But that was during the first Trump administration. But I had to be around a lot of political organizations and that sort of thing, and I heard that there's a Democratic fundraising platform that I've heard about called Act Blue.
Yes.
And a person that you probably know, and I'll tell his name, Chad Connolly, stood up at a meeting and said that Act Blue has raised, this was in 2019, almost $5 billion for leftist causes.
Yes.
And the Republicans have spent about $50 million and they're still 10 years behind. So we created a platform that was kind of an alternative to Act Blue, and one thing led to another, and that didn't work out. But because of all the censorship and all the deplatforming, all the demonetization that we were seeing in 2019, 2020, we knew that we had to do something. So that was really the impetus for it. And then again, God told us that when Parler got shut down, this is real. So we created a platform that has no involvement at all with big tech. We have our own servers that we can go physically touch, so it's not based in the nebulous cloud. That's who knows where, accessed by who knows who. And the only involvement with big tech we have is that we have to have our app on the App Store through Apple. But everything else, even a Mac, you can download off our website we just bypass big tech altogether.
That's truly amazing, because we are seeing, again, if you are on the right, you're seeing, that these things are canceled. They're not talked about. They're not promoted, and so if you look at what's happening, that Act Blue was very much like USAID,
right,
where they act like it's something good, and then it's just a back door for all the evil funding, just like USAID. And that's why everybody was so terrified of Elon Musk and Doge. Right. So this is like really amazing. It's a good sound, because we know if the Lord's in it, and we know if you're in it, the Lord's in it.
Exactly.
That people are going to need
the
this.
Lord's in it.
Because your heart's for the Lord.
Well,
we
thank
love
you.
that first and foremost. That's why you're on with us, because we know you guys. We know how much this is so important, because God's in this.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, God always gives me opportunities and ideas because I never tell him no.
But yes, could you say yes? You're obedient.
Yeah,
You're obedient.
and again, I have my wife to thank for a lot of that, because she's the wind underneath my wing. Yeah, she's my secret weapon.
She's your Proverbs 31 woman. She's with us in the audience today.
And your secret weapon.
She's totally my secret weapon. Yes.
We love her.
She opens up doors that I could never open.
She's powerful. Like you don't. Something's going down, you want her on your team.
Oh,
That's right. So
yeah, she's a prayer warrior for sure.
Yes, that's for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
So You know what? So what do you think? Like I know, where are you guys at with this? Like, are you kind of just getting started? I know, like people I know we had talked about maybe getting you out there, doing some advertising, different things. Like, what do you need? What needs to happen?
So we are live now. We went through a name change and a platform change. So we're still integrating some of the new platform applications, but we're live. You can use our platform right now. And we've been using it for quite some time. Our main focus is to, again, things like you, all the people in this building, they're having high-level, secure conversations that they don't need somebody listening into. If you want to have a conversation about the weather, you can use anything that's out there. But if you're having a sensitive conversation about your finances, about what your ministry is going to do next, you might be going into a country that's challenged, or if you're a law office and you're having sensitive attorney-client privilege conversation with your medical office, sharing information like is your driver's license. So organizations need what we've got. So we need organizations that understand that they cannot be, they can't be blind anymore. They've got to understand that convenience is great, but that's not good. It might be convenient to walk across the middle of the street when there's 10 cars coming, but it's not very smart.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I don't even know how many times I've gotten some kind of letter from a bank or from like some platform that says, oh, your information, has been hacked and there's been a security breach of some kind. And it's like, okay, now what does that mean? And how many times like my credit card has been hacked into and all these different things. I mean, it's a real problem. So.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not to scare anybody. It's going to get even worse because the government and the National Institutes of Standards and Technologies, who has the recommended algorithm that we use for our quantum-resistant encryption, has encouraged, and actually the government has mandated that everyone be ready for quantum computing by 2030, 2035 at the latest. Because what the bad guys are doing, because quantum computing is here, it's just not widely available. And quantum computing is analogous to regular computing or traditional computers in the fact that it's so much faster, it can process information like you would not believe. So what they're doing is they're taking all the bank information you just talked about and all kinds of other information and harvesting it now, just waiting for the day they can get their hands on a quantum computer and they've decrypted it. Now everything that was private is no longer.
Wow.
So you need to be secure now. And organizations are going to be mandated for this. So we've done most of the work for them, at least in the communications and the document sharing part of it.
Well, thank you for being obedient to God on this, because people need this. How, again, we only just have a couple minutes. Okay. So how can they find you again?
Okay.
And so that they can read up on everything and know how to get this app and to use this.
So they can go to www.quantasure, that's QUANTASURE.
Right here.
.com. And our motto is when your communications need to be secure, use Quanta and be sure.
Oh, I love that. That's good.
Yeah, and we can actually create a promo code for your audience, Grace and Grace, and they could probably get a discount on their subscription. And that would help them.
We would love that.
That would be great. Anything to help you out, because we definitely need this for our ministry, and we know so many other people that would be very interested in this.
We were canceled before canceling was cool.
Yeah,
I get it.
So we do need what your service is offering, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you so much again, John Reese, for being on the show with us. We are just so blessed to have you and your wife here. Thank you for watching us, and thank you for being part of Grace with Nina and Michelle. We love you. We pray for you. God bless you. We love you.
All right.
Does science disprove God?
Is there a war between science and faith?
We don't need God to create a universe. There's no evidence for God, and it's irrational.
Is there no evidence for God?
Am I delusional for my beliefs?
It is delusional and stupid.
Am I brainwashed?
Do I ignore reason?
Logic.
Critical thinking.
Science.
RDOF uses logic and reasoning RDOF has empowered my sons to defend their faith with facts.
If you want to be equipped to defend against the biggest objections to the existence of God, RDOF is the place for you.
Has science really ruled out God? Is faith at war with science? If you want to be equipped to respond to these claims and more, check out rdof.org.
The evidence he presents is so powerful and overwhelming.
Incredibly compelling, yet easily understandable.
We believe in rationality, we believe in reason, we believe in science, and we believe in the existence of God.
I would leave every event with a mind-boggling awe and assurance.
I never believed in God. I just think it was craziness. RDOF confirmed my faith. RDOF confirmed my full belief, full faith in the Lord, man.
The appearance of design in the universe is undeniable.
The lights, the crowd, the videos.
To book a presentation or watch our free videos, go to rdof.org or find us on Facebook at RDOF Events.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our biggest 3-in-1 sale ever with a limited edition product, a back-in-stock special, and a closeout deal you won't find anywhere else. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our MyPillow bed sheets, only $29.88. Any color, any style, any size, even kings. Regular $119.98, only $29.88. Once they're gone for good. How about our My Towels? They're finally back in stock, but not for long. Get a 6-piece My Towel set, regular $69.98, now only $39.98. And for the first time and the only time ever, get our limited edition premium My Pillows. They're made with Giza cotton and designer gusset. Queen $17.98, Kings only $19.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the best offers ever. Quantities are extremely limited, so order now.
Have you ever wondered if someone was monitoring you, like nefarious tech companies, corrupt federal agencies, or hostile foreign countries? Newsflash, they are. The deep state, big tech, and China are tracking your every move and using it against you. Up until now, you've been powerless to stop it. However, Quanta has cracked the code with quantum-resistant encryption, and we control the entire ecosystem end-to-end. Visit quantasure.com today to take back your privacy and help vanquish the enemies of free speech. When communications need to be secure, use Quanta and be sure. Enter the promo code on your screen for a discount on your subscription.
Why do atheists care so much about Christians anyway? Well, they'll tell you this. Religion is bad. It's the cause of most wars. But again, evidence shows differently. It shows that out of 1,763 documented wars, only 123 were due to religion. That's between 6 and 7%. When you take out Islam, that only leaves 3% of all wars that could be attributed to religion.
RDOF uses logic and reasoning.
RDOF has empowered my sons to defend their faith with facts.
If you want to be equipped to defend against the biggest objections to the existence of God, RDOF is the place for you.
To book a presentation or watch our free videos, go to rdof.org or find us on Facebook at RDOF Events.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our biggest 3-in-1 sale ever with a limited edition product, a back-in-stock special, and a closeout deal you won't find anywhere else. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get our MyPillow bed sheets, only $29.88. Any color, any style, any size, even kings. Regular $119.98, only $29.88. Once they're gone for good. How about our My Towels? They're finally back in stock, but not for long. Get a 6-piece My Towel set, regular $69.98, now only $39.98. And for the first time and the only time ever, get our limited edition premium My Pillows. They're made with Giza cotton and designer gusset. Queen $17.98, King's only $19.98. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get the best offers ever. Quantities are extremely limited, so order now.
Have you ever wondered if someone was monitoring you, like nefarious tech companies, corrupt federal agencies, or hostile foreign countries? Newsflash, they are. The deep state, big tech, and China are tracking your every move and using it against you. Up until now, you've been powerless to stop it. However, Quanta has cracked the code with quantum-resistant encryption, and we control the entire ecosystem end-to-end. Visit quantasure.com today to take back your privacy and help vanquish the enemies of free speech. When communications need to be secure, use Quanta and be sure. Enter the promo code on your screen for a discount on your subscription.
Why do atheists care so much about Christians anyway? Well, they'll tell you this. Religion is bad. It's the cause of most wars. But again, evidence shows differently. It shows that out of 1,763 documented wars, only 123 were due to religion. That's between 6 and 7%. When you take out Islam, that only leaves 3% of all wars that could be attributed to religion.
RDOF uses logic and reasoning.
RDOF has empowered my sons to defend their faith with facts.
If you want to be equipped to defend against the biggest objections to the existence of God, RDOF is the place for you.
To book a presentation or watch our free videos, go to rdof.org or find us on Facebook at RDOF Events. The world needs to be reached with the message of Jesus. And that is the mission of Grace with Nina and Michelle. To see people's lives change with the saving power of Jesus Christ. When you donate to Grace Ministries, you're also reaching orphans and the underprivileged throughout the world, as well as the United States. The Bible says that when we help the least, the forgotten, and the overlooked, we have done something for Jesus himself. Will you be a part of what God is doing to help those in need and those who are hungering to hear the real message of Jesus? Give today by logging on to ninaandmichelle.com or text the word GIVE to 325-603-3354. You can also send in a check to 6315B FM 1488 Road, number 122, Magnolia, Texas 77354. Grace Ministries is a 501c3 charitable organization. Gifts are tax deductible, so join us in the Great Commission today. Give now.